Good morning, YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all the fun things. Welcome back to my channel. Hey, I'm Savannah. How's it going? So I did a lot of research and a lot of fun things to step up this YouTube channel game. So we got some new equipment. I'm pretty excited about it. Oh, I'm not trying my microphone. I'm gonna try my microphone. Hold please.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so now we're really testing. Look at this cool microphone I got. I'm so excited. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of testing and a lot of trial and error with this because it's my first video using cool things like this. Yeah, I have to figure out, like where I'm gonna put it. I need like a tall microphone stand since I have like lights and everything else. But it's a work in progress, so we're gonna figure it out. Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. I'm Savannah. If you've been following, I am taking a precision nutrition course, and this week or these couple of weeks, because I think I took a couple weeks off, I had to move and I had to do like a whole bunch of other things. So here I am, diving into chapter 7, I believe. So thank you guys so much for bearing with me. My hair is crazy and a mess today. I'm just gonna record the rest of my video like this. No, I'm just kidding. For real though, what happened? So as I said, we dive into Precision Nutrition Chapter 7 this week, and it's all about the science of the body, which I think is super cool. It's about, like bodies are systems within systems within systems. We have cells and organelles and what is it called? Like plasma and ER, which is endoplasmic reticulum. Like random things like that we had to learn about, and it really reminded me of, like high school biology. And I was like, oh no, this is gonna be terrible. But actually learning it at almost 30, learning it at my age right now was a lot easier to remember and to be like, oh, that makes sense. I do understand digestion. Bodies are like systems within systems, right? So we have all of these things. We have molecules building cells, which build tissues, which build organs, which build organ systems, which build whole organisms, which lives in an ecosystem. AKA, that's us. We are the organisms living in this ecosystem. And I really like how precision nutrition breaks down each of like what happens in a cell, and it breaks down like, okay, a cell is like a factory. You need, like the cleaning system, you need the protection system, you need this and this and this, and it kind of tells you that in a cell language, which is very, very cool. It puts it into like a perspective so you can kind of see it. It makes you draw things out, which I really like because I'm a photographic memory and I like little kid things like coloring and drawing, but it helps me learn, so I really enjoyed this chapter. It was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. We are these beautiful organisms living in this ecosystem, but in order for everything in the body to function properly, in order to work, we need to eat healthy, right? So like whatever we eat, everything has a little part to like break down all the nutrients that our body needs to survive and function and do these things properly from day-to-day basis. Everything from drinking water to eating the right proteins to eating the right, like vegetables and fruits and stuff like that, because they all contain nutrients. I was gonna say protein, but that is not true. They all contain nutrients, right? So in order for our body to function properly, in order for, like all these things to do its part, we have to feed it the correct nutrients. Basically, when we eat well, our function cells properly. Try that again. Our cells function properly. Again, I'm gonna get this, bear with me. It's just my personality, you know what I'm saying? The compounds that we get through quality food get digested, absorbed, and then it travels through the bloodstream to feed our cells. What do our cells do? So many different things. It breaks down our food to give us energy. It fights off, viruses and bacteria that we don't need or that we have to push out of our body, or it can like rebuild structures or, like repair anything if we're injured, something like that. Our cells are doing all of these things, and in order to feed them, we just need to eat healthy. Cells can also stimulate the release of chemical. I'm gonna get this one day, guys. Just bear with me. Okay, so anyways, our cells stimulate the release of chemical messengers that exchange information and help regulate how our bodies work. i.e. or aka, like the food that we eat can fundamentally change the way our body works. So if we're constantly choosing to be more conscious of what we're eating and what we're putting into our body, the more our cells are working, the more, like healthier that we're becoming, the more easy it is for our body to function as it's supposed to. The more water that we drink, it's easier to stay hydrated and feed those cells that are working double time in order to repair or fix anything that's damaged. Makes sense. That's basically chapter 7 wrapped in a nutshell. It goes through like a lot of scientific terms as well. You have organelles and endoplasmic reticulum and plasma membrane and basically everything that it has to do with lysomes and peroxisomes and carrier proteins and receptors. There's so many different science terms in this chapter, but don't be scared, because you can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. And it really, honestly, again, it was not that difficult. The way they broke things down to be like, oh, these cells are doing this in order for this to function properly. You're like, oh, I get digestion. I totally understand what that is. We have a urinary system and a reproductive system and a digestive system and a respiratory system and all these systems and systems within systems, and it just makes sense. So don't let it scare you. Dive in deep. I did it, and it took me like a little bit longer than I. Also, side note, low key, this microphone makes me want to sing karaoke. What do you guys like to do for karaoke? I'm super crazy and weird, and I like to do like old school music, like ABBA, which is like Swedish pop or something like that, like something super random, because I have an old soul, or maybe I just like that kind of music. And I think the people that actually do karaoke with me know that I like old music. I'm over here like, yeah, play Queen. Let's see if they have Leonard Skinner. Like, what, Savannah? You're not 50 years old. But in my head, I was gonna say my heart and my head all at the same time. Maybe I am. I don't know, but I love it. And thanks for subscribing and watching my videos this week. I didn't do any food this week. As I said, I've been moving and things are everywhere, and I have to get containers, and I still have to get like a whole bunch of other things to go back to like my actual normal life. But that's all I have today. Thanks again for watching and subscribing and liking and commenting and doing all the fun things. I appreciate all the support. I don't have very many followers and stuff, but guess what? It's a little progress, and it's a little by little thing, and I'm super happy with it. It makes me happy. It's a learning adventure, and I did my recording today. Check. Now I gotta edit. No, I got it. All right, guys, see you next time.
Oh yeah, whoa, look, they can never keep me down, I'm going, and if I ever fail, just know I'll go again. I never quit, cause I know